Good day. Welcome to, I guess, Life with Bliss. I often say yoga with bliss because we have wonderful yoga practices for people with special needs. But today, I think I'm going to call this one Get Up Off of That Thing 2. Um, it's about how to get up if you happen to fall. Yes, I will give information on how not to fall and how to improve your balance. So, the first thing I want to tell you is if you're looking this up on YouTube, maybe you should have one of those devices such that if you fall, you can push a button or it will automatically let someone know that you fell. But if you're in a situation where you have to be extra frugal, what if you have a cell phone? That's it. Take your cell phone, put it into some type of case that you keep on your body at all times. Could be a crossbody bag, could be clipped on, but you got it. If you're worried about falling, you have a device with you at every minute. So if you fall and you need to, you can call someone. Now, what if you feel fine after you fell and you just want to know how to get up? Let's go talk about that. So I recommend to my clients and friends who have fall concerns that they keep chairs around their house in the hallway, in the corner, decorate with chairs because you're going to use chairs to help you if you fall. So here I am going through life and something happened and oops, I now what the heck am I going to do? First thing, I'm going to assess how do I feel if I'm laying down and I have fallen. Don't get up, don't move around a lot, just lay there, check it out. If you see me fall in my yoga class, the first thing I do is laugh, even when I'm hurt. But anyway, check it out, see how you feel. Carefully, if you feel okay, you can try to get up. You don't feel okay, get your phone or your help. I've fallen and I can't get up device. And you call someone. So let's say you don't need to call. You feel okay to try to get up yourself. By the way, keep it nearby. You clip it right on here, but I'm not gonna right now. So you've got your phone with you or your device if you need it. You feel okay. All right, for me, the next most important skill in life. By the way, do you see this beautiful, around the edges of my rug, this beautiful floor in my studio? I painted the whole thing doing this. What is it? Aqua. I painted and I aqua. 7 coats of interesting paint to make it look like marble. But in this case, for you, you're going to say, thank God I've got a chair nearby. Let me butt walk. If I assessed, I'm okay. Let me butt walk over to the chair. Mm, get up. I might need to kneel. I don't want to kneel on my tender knees. In my case, this one's about to get replaced literally in days. What am I going to do? Well, do you have a shirt on? Then take it off. Fold it up real nice. Fold it up so it's a nice. Mary, you're laughing right now. I know you are. A nice little cushion. You've fallen, I tell you to strip. Yes. See how nice this little cushion is? It's got about an inch of thickness. It's just the right size for my knee. So if I'm going to put my little cushion right here. By the way, you can have little cushions all over your house too. How am I going to get up when I have lots of compromised things? And the answer is I'm butt walking myself into position. I have my cushion so my knee, which I'm only going to be on momentarily, will be protected. I line my chair up, and the intention is to rock myself up pull myself up and put the weight on my forearms. The whole weight, my whole shaped self is going to be on my forearms. Then my legs are going to help me up. If you're pear shaped, you're going to be glad you worked on your muscles, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So here I am, I'm thinking about it. I'm going to rock up, put weight on the knee and my elbows. Yes, did you see it? I'm going to do it again. Here I am, I've got a cushion. I don't have confidence, but I'm going to see, you know, the little dog at the bottom of the stairs, tries for it, tries for it. Yeah, now I have confidence. And I'm going to push up and go for it. Now here I'm just for a moment, I have my weight on my knee, my foot. Did you see that? I lifted my belly up on the chair too. My weight's on my elbows, a little bit on my knee, and this foot. I'm gonna push with this foot. Push it, push it. Let's show you something. Look at this back foot. If you've got a shoe on, kick your shoes off. Here's why. This back foot, I'm going to push with the top of my foot also. And if your shoe is on, it kind of gets in the way. Watch my back foot this time, and you'll see me push with that back foot, front foot, elbows, and look at that. I'm up. Replay it if you need to. Practice it with somebody there, maybe even with a nice mat underneath you, and see what's right for you. So, preventing falls, minimize your rugs so you don't have things to trip over. Have railings. They make a chair rail that is actually a handicap railing to hold on to and looks just like a fashionable chair rail. Fix your house to meet your needs. You deserve a place to live that's good for you. And the next thing, your environment's okay, is work on your balance. I was shocked as I learned this. When I had more pain, I lost my balance. When I lost my strength in my legs, I lost my balance. So what I have learned, and of course studied and read, balance is greatly a function of pain and strength. When you get more strength, you reduce your pain. So how are we going to get strength? Seated chair? We're going to start right there. When you sit down, it's okay if you have to hold on and you go real slow and you're careful. Look how I bent forward. That's really important. When you have challenges in your joints and in your body, when you sit down, go ahead and bend forward, then sit down, and then come on up. So here I am, I'm in my sit. Let's start with level 1. Everybody, by the way, walks themselves so your butt is at the edge of your chair. You're not sitting way back here. It's easier. Oh, look, the butt walk again. It's easier to get out of the chair when you're sitting safely and comfortably on the edge of the chair. Notice my 3 points of balance, my tush, my foot, my foot. I'm safe and balanced. One beginning way to do strength, level 1, is let yourself lean forward and move as if you're going to get up out of the chair, put a nice amount of weight on your feet, and come on back. As if, and come on back. As if, and come on back. The next one is called little bit. And you practice these until the first one's easy, then you do the second one. The second one, you're going to come off of the chair a little bit. See my forward lean? My arms are helping me for, I can say the word, leverage. Here I'm coming up a little bit. You can see it? And I come back down. Every time I come down, Roberta, you're going to remember this. Every time I come back down, I sit up into my tallest posture. It's almost like a seated mountain. And that in and of itself, moving up tall and in good posture, is exercising your back. Let's go back a little bit. Lean forward a little bit, sit down, tall, forward, little bit, down, tall. Can you see it? You can do it whether it's almost or a little bit. Here's the next one. The next level of intensity. By the way, it's nice to start in the beginning and work your way up. It's almost like a warm up for your body to be prepared. Here we start in our beautiful seated mountain. Now I'm going to go more than a little bit. I'm going to come, oh yeah, and come on. Oh yeah. Right? Come all the way to standing. Here we are. Oh yeah. And come on down 40. Oh yeah. And come on, now you're building all the muscles you need. Be strong and reduce falling and improve balance. Comes after. We had almost, we had little bit, we had, oh yeah, here we go. Are you ready for a standing mountain? You lean, you press, and you come up to your mountain. I want you to look at my feet. I have a wide footed mountain. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change my chair angle for you guys to be able to see a little better. So here I am. To sit down, do you remember? Either use your arms as leverage or be ready to hold your chair. You lean forward and you sit yourself down. Oh, I got a butt walk to the end of my seat. I'm going to do the whole sequence, 4 of each. So, and my feet are apart for balance. So when I stand at the end, I have a wide stance mountain. Here we go. Remember the beginning is almost, but my butt cheeks are on the ground. Sit down. Press, feel your thighs work. Sit down. Breathing as you're working one last. There you go. If that's all you can do, you keep doing those. Little bit, little bit. Come on down. My butt cheeks barely clear to the chair. And come on down. My arms are fabulous leverage. Aren't working my shoulders, not sleep. Our last almost. Are you ready for? I forgot the name of it, but I'll know when I do it. I come up. Oh yeah, and come on down. Oh yeah, and come on down. My butt's all the way up. Now watch when I do my, oh yeah, I pull up into a nice flat back. I'm working my back. Every time I sit down, I'm sitting into my tall flat back. I'm working my back. And here's our final. I'm going to stand to a mountain. Here we are. There's my mountain. Mountain is pelvic tilt, sternum lift, chin tuck, breathing. I want to show you something. Your hands are level with your side stripe. Oh, well, I mean the side of your body. That's why I wear these striped pants. They're not out here. They're not down here. They're right there. This helps for balance in the chest and back area. One side isn't overstretched or overcontracted. So here I am in my chair. I'm going to do 4 of those stand-ups to a beautiful standing mountain. Here we are. Lean, reach into your mountain. I take a moment and do my posture. Sit myself. Good posture again. Stand to good posture. Sit to good posture. Can't do this? Stay with the last one that you could do. Almost halfway. Oh, yeah, you choose. To good posture. Down to good posture. Here's our 4th, I think. Up to good posture. Down to good posture. Do you know what they do for a test? To see how physically fit you are? I had to laugh because I do these moves all the time in my life. Every time I get up to go pee, I try to do 4 to 8 up sit to stands is what they're called. 4 to 8 sit to stands because I have a degenerative nerve disease in my thighs and the muscles don't fire that well. So, but I keep doing this and man, I'm much better than I'm supposed to be. So you've done your sit to stand in your life. Here's the fitness test. The chick or guy will stand there with their stopwatch and they'll say, do a sit to stand for 30 seconds and see how many you can do. And review your sit to stand as fast as you can go. Guess what? I was I had a sit to stand of a young, healthy person, even though I'm almost 70 and kind of falling apart. This is fabulous strength move. This strength training will help you with your balance tremendously. If I say tree, here's the next thing. I got to take a minute. Hmm. Relax, pelvic tilt, sternum lift. See me relax my neck? I did shoulders up, back, and down. See, my hands are in line with my side stripe. That means my thoracic outlet is opened up. My shoulders are lined up. My angel bones in the back, my scapula contracted back where my boys right between my shoulder blades are contracted nicely. No tension. That's good posture. Here we are in good posture for our tree. You're going to shift all your weight onto one foot. Let this foot stay right on the ground. I could spread my little toes and grip the ground like an eagle talon. Grip the ground and push in a little. Believe it or not, that's going to help you balance. See, when my hips are level, I don't have push. I don't have one hip. I can't do that. Sticking out to the side like a cutie pie. I'm tall like a majestic tree. All right, here's tree level one. Do you have the ability to reach up and do whatever free arms you want? You can play with your arms so you don't get bored. A little more intensity. Bring your balance root in halfway. Bring your balance root in and let your ankle, I said that wrong, your heel touch your ankle. Find the balance root where you have a little wobble, but you don't fall down. Yeah, these are weeble trees. We wobble, but we don't fall down. That wobble, choose whatever's right for your shoulders. Breathing. That wobble is your brain and your body communicating about your balance. Now, if your body allows, you can pick this foot up and put it right on your calf. You can pick it up and put it right on, you may pick it up and put it right on your thigh. I can't do either one of them, but I might for a moment intend to go farther than I can and see if my body will allow it today. So whenever I come down from I tried, that's when I'm done with my tree. And I always have wiggles between my trees because, oh, my hips were fearlessly, the muscles were strong and holding them all level. The tree is a balance move, but the tree is a strength move mountain. Pelvic tilt, sternum lift, shoulders up, back, and down, chin tucked. Weight on your toes and heels, outside and inside. Trust your mountain. Want to see another balance move? With your hand ready to hold right onto a rail or a wall or something. In your mountain, close your eyes. Breathe. I'm going to remember the other tree, but we're just taking a moment for a mountain where you can hold on. Maybe you hold on with, I'm going to go on this side so you can see my hand, one little finger. Or maybe you're holding on, gripping with all your intensity for safety. Your closed-eyed mountain is another balance opportunity. So now, let's go back to the tree. I'm going to pour all my weight onto the other foot. I'm stepping around a little because this is my soon-to-be titanium knee, and I have to get just the right place. And it feels good. And here we are. Do you think my cat's going to knock me over when I'm in my tree? She might. Here's my balance route. Breathing. Your toes, even if they don't spread at all, imagine they're spreading. Think of your hips. You might accidentally turn your hips when you turn your knee out. No, hips. These are your headlights. Point your headlights forward and turn your leg out as far as it'll go. No further. Find your balance route. A balance route way out gives a little more support. Halfway in, a little more challenging. All the way in, ankle to knee, calf. I'll get the body part right. Give me a minute. Heel to ankle. Now, check your postures. Lift that sternum, pelvic tilt. Do you want to take this foot and try putting it onto your calf? Find where you wobble, but you don't fall down. And that's the tree. We are going to let your branches rise to where you want. While your branches are up here, I want you to think about your foot. The foot with your main weight on it. Can't you feel your calf, your foot? They're all working. I want you to think of your pelvic girdle. Can you feel the muscles in your pelvic girdle are working to keep you stable, breathing? Fabulous balance, fabulous lower body strength moves. Yes, it is. Come on down and let's have a little shoulder roll. Let me show you a little about my shoulder rolls. On my shoulder rolls, my neck gets a massage, my ribs get a massage. Check out, I'm letting my hand follow my hips. My hip does a hip circle. Did you ever take belly dance? A hip circle. Look at my feet. My feet get a little massage as they roll up and down off the floor. This is not just a shoulder roll. As Suzanne says, Mountain, this is a massage from the inside out. So we've got strength. We're working on it with our sit to stand and our mountain. We've got reducing pain. Motion is lotion. When you do these moves, this lowers your pain. Let's add another move in there. This move I just call front, front, back, back. First, yes, you're going to remember this, Roberta, posture. Pelvic tilt, sternum lift, best posture. Front, front, back, back. Front, front, back, back. See how I'm leading with this foot? I'm going to do one more leading with this foot. Front, front, back, back. Okay, I want to be symmetric. So I'm going to lead with this foot. I'm just going to do 4, just like I did on the other side. I'm just doing them on the ground. So here we go. Front, front, best posture. See how you're working balance to go this slowly? You're working posture. You're actually working strength. Did you just get your knees replaced? Are you about to get your knees replaced? And here we come on back to our mountain. So please stay on the floor. Hold on. You could hold on to your walker and do this just fine. Or hold on to the wall in your hallway. Your front, front, back, back, your way. Now that's doing 4 on a side. I have a confession. I can't count. So when I'm doing these for myself, I change feet every time. So I have my symmetry, but I don't have to count to 4. Here's all that looks like. Front, front, back, touch. Now this foot leads front, front, back, touch. Front, front, back, touch. Front, front, back, touch. So it's up to you. Do you want to do 4 on each side and keep repeating? Do you want to do front, front, back, touch and alternate every time? Put some music on. Do it for a whole song. Do it for 30 seconds. Do what your body will do. What if that is so easy for you, you would never do it? Well, then you could go ahead. Can you believe they still sell steps from Step Aerobics? So I went and got a step from Amazon. And my step from Amazon is not real tall, but I'll tell you, you can also do this with a 1-inch thick piece of wood. That is enough to give you a platform that gives you additional lift and work in the thigh. Here we are. Front, front, back, back, front, front, back, back. It's up to you if you want the floor or if you want more work with the step. I'm doing 4 on the other side. You could be right here on the floor going along with me. Do what's right for you. Front, front. This is my other leg. Here we are. Front, front. Here we go. Front, front. One more to match. Front, front. What if I don't want to count? All right, I'm going to do the one with the little sh. So I'm alternating every single time. I'm going to turn myself forward to you so you can see those steps. Breathing. Oh, look, I'm not holding onto the desk anymore. I just got a moment of nervousness. Okay. Be fine. And if I fall, I'll show you how to get up. Oh, Millie's in my chair. Best posture first. Front, front, and touch. Front, front, and touch. Front, front, and touch. Front, front, and touch. Oh, let's do our shoulder rolls. This stepping around piece in very good posture is a fabulous balance, strength training, and posture muscle training move. I actually recommend this for everybody, even if you're completely and totally fit, get a bigger stair and use it as the warm up before you go do something hysterically large. If you're challenged as I am, here we are right on the floor. It's just wonderful and fine. Now, we've done strength training. Let's get some flexibility in here too. I'm going with a forward fold. Millie will let me share her chair. For your forward fold, we're always starting in the mountain. Pelvic tilt, sternum lift, chin tucked, shoulders up, back, and down. Feel that. Breathe with it. Be with it. Some people do their mountain with their feet right together. My mountain feels better with my feet right under my hip sockets. I've got a couple people in my studio class that like their feet a little wider. Listen to your body. Breathe with your mountain. Be with your mountain. I'm going to do a flat rock first. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get my arms out of the way so you can see my flat back. The flat back, see how flat it is? And come on up. Now I'm going to put my arms here at my side. My arm is straight, and that helps my mind to reiterate my flat back. Here we go. Bent knees. See those little white stripes have a bend in the knee? Flat back. Come on up. Yes, this is a little strength training also. It strength trains all your posture muscles. Your low back. Come on up. Breathing. It strength trains even your glutes and hamstrings a little. And come on up. Now I'm going down a little further each time. You stop wherever it's right for you. Let me show you something. Very often people will do this and round over to try to get down lower. No, this is about flat back. We don't care how low you go. Flat back, let's say you can only go this low before, oh, something hurts. So I go around it or don't come back up and come up a little. That's your flat back. After you've done, so let's come tall again. This next flat back, we are then going to let our arms come forward and round down. Flat, flat, flat. Hold it. Flat. Feel it. Flat. You're good. Now, take your arms down and hold the seat of the chair, the back of a couch. Your flat back has arm support your way. And now let yourself round down using your arms with care. I'm being so careful because if you're compromised somewhere, you want to move slowly and carefully. Give yourself your best stretch, no more. Right here might be fabulous. Are you breathing? Do you want to come down lower? Oh, I do have a yoga block here. You might come down lower. Here's chair height. Here's block height. Here's low block height. Your forward fold your way. Grounded. Relax. Don't follow me. Follow your body. Your forward fold your way. Breathe. The cat is wrestling with the chair. I decided I didn't want to put my hands anywhere near her when she was that frisky. Feel this forward fold and feel the neck relax, shoulder blades, and now they're melting, stretching the back and the upper back, lower back, buns, hamstrings. Fabulous. We're going to come on up. Do you want to come on up, crawling up on your chair, your ottoman? You choose. Come on up. And now, do you want to hold on to your legs and push yourself up? Up, shoulder. Fabuloso. Fabuloso. We do a lot of work for the calf muscle. Let me show you the most simple calf stretch in the world. Mountain. By the way, I'm going to step back because I'm holding onto my desk for balance. I might not need to, but I really don't want to fall on the video. Here I am in my beautiful mountain. All I'm going to do is step back a teeny little bit, leaving both feet pointing straight ahead. Go ahead and look at them. Once you look at them, come on up tall. Press your back heel down. Can you feel it? You've got calf stretch right there. This hip, lean it forward. Oops, pelvic tilt first. Now lean your hip forward. You have a psoas stretch and a calf stretch. Stay there for a minute while I get in another position to show you something aspect of this. Here was my forward fold, was with my feet. There you are. You can see them right there. Here's my pyramid. I just step back. Look how my feet are all pointed this way. If my back foot turns at an angle, which it's going to want to do, that took away your calf stretch. So come a little less wide, in your V if you need to. My calves have done a funny thing. They've both atrophied and shortened a lot. I used to be able to do this in a great wide pyramid. Now I'm a pretty narrow pyramid. You might be more narrow than I or more wide than I. Calf is stretching, pelvic tilt, hip forward. There you go. Feet are forward. You look around, find you the right place for you. Look at your feet. Sometimes my feet feel like they're forward and then we're a little diagonal. I've been talking a while. Isn't this side all stretched out? Let's come to the mountain. And I'm just stepping around a little. With this foot that was stretching is, oh, I see. That's my sore knee. It's saying, lady, just chill it for a minute. All right, here we are, mountain. You might have your feet together. For this one, I'm going to recommend a little turn because we're going into our pyramid. So your mountain is pelvic tilt, sternum lift, chin tucked, weight even Steven on your feet. Look and see, are your feet forward like they're on railroad tracks? There you go. This foot is going to just step back just a little. And now I'm shifting my weight till I have. Did you see my back foot wanted to turn? It's because when your back foot goes diagonal, it takes the stretch away from your calf. And if your calf is tight, it might want that. So breathe into it, be gentle. Your legs are straight but not locked. Your feet are on the railroad track. I'm going to give you the side view. This is your standing pyramid. Double check your pelvic tilt. Hips go forward. Yes, you can be holding onto your walker the whole time. Lisa, this is good for you. Your standing pyramid supported. You're holding on to a wall. What's your body want? Fabulous. And now we're going to finish off with one final forward fold. Mountain, flat back, round down, and go just to the right place for you, no lower. Breathing. By the way, I'm setting my head on the chair. There's something wonderful about a grounded forward fold with your head resting, breathing. So you might just be forward fold. You might have your head resting. Look at my legs. I said it's our last thing. It is. But we're just going to bend one leg in the other. So again, let's say you're in a walker and you lean forward and you rested your head right here on the bar of your walker. There we go. And yoga, there's a pose called down dog, and they walk the dog. This is me walking my forward fold. It's like my most favorite last move of my movement session. Whenever you come up from wherever you are, bend your knees, bring yourself to a flat back, use your walker, use the seat, and push yourself up and stand in your mountain with glee and joy that your body is hanging in there with you. I know we've got all these idiosyncrasies, but it's the place we live. As you reach down, say thank you to your body. As you take your hands over heart center, I have one hand on top. I give a pat. I have the other hand on top. It's as if different sides of me are appreciating each other. The mom side of me says thank you to the kid for coming to this movement experience. The kid side says thank you to the mom for not exercising my butt off and hurting me. I have had good communication within my head. Now let's stretch up and say thank you to your whole self for moving today. And now I'm going to work my way back to be able to turn off, but I also want to come back and talk a little more about pain reduction. Yes, I already told you the main thing. Motion is lotion. Every joint has synovial fluid. When you move, the synovial fluid circulates, and that helps the joint have less pain. When you get stronger, that helps the joints have less pain. And then there's another thing. In my practice of psychotherapy, if a client is with me long enough, they end up laughing because I use this quite frequently. It's called the lifestyle. Sometimes it's the antidepressant lifestyle. Sometimes it's the anti-anxiety lifestyle. This is the anti-inflammatory lifestyle. And they're kind of the same. Although I go right to the internet and look for the anti-inflammatory food pyramid. And then you eat well. You move well. You have chill. That's what I say instead of stress management, because stress management sounds like a job that gives me stress. But chill, relax. It feels okay, huh? And the fourth one is sleep. Problem solved. To have your best anti-inflammatory eating, best regular, every day or many times a day, gentle moving, your best chill, de-stressing, and your best sleep. Problem solving is a good anti-fall thing to do because it helps you balance because you have less pain. There we are. That's it. You got my juice on try not to fall. But if you do fall, use a chair. And here's strength and flexibility for better balance. I'm going to use this. I am going to go right to myself on YouTube and use this after my knee replacement. Text, tell me how it's going for you. Guys, I have to find how to turn off this recording.